YouTube. We are near 50 hours, just short of it, and we'll give you a little update. Ubiest of the tubiest. That's you. And I'm 50 plus one. So, we've been driving for a few days now, and it's about time for you guys to get a little update on our progress. So, near, you got to be real close now, right?
We were like right at the mark.
Yeah.
So
of the 50. Yeah. And it's a tremendous difference between day one and this is day 6, because I picked you up on Tuesday, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And so we've had some short days. You know, we had a couple of issues. One with some shipper. One day had us parked for half a day while they got to us, and we had a blowout.
2 actually.
2 blowouts.
One on the way and then one at the terminal. But we got lucky on the first one, so.
So the other one on the way that slowed us up. You were first working on holding your lane because you would kind of scoot over towards that line on the right side.
Not doing that one anymore. So.
No, you're doing real good with that. And you was a little worried about traffic, and you've been driving in traffic. How does that feel?
It's feeling pretty good. I'm starting to learn the vehicle, and everything it just feels a lot more natural than in the beginning. It's just all new. Everything is pretty new. So.
Yeah, I mean, you've never done it before, so you wouldn't know what it was like to do those sort of things. So that's coming along. You're doing pretty good with that. And then the next hump was a little bit of mountainous driving. Those wasn't, terrible, but they can be a little bit terrible if you've never done it before, right? And so how does that feel to you?
I think getting to learn the Jake is really the biggest part of it, and once you understand how the vehicle is going to respond, and you understand, after you've done a few, it just gets a lot. You understand what's happening. Right. A lot of it can be a little uncomfortable going down the mountain, and so it's really, you have to stay focused on your driving and just understand that, it feels more intense than it actually is, as long as you're controlling the vehicle and you can see that the Jake is working properly. Of course, things are gonna work. So
yeah, the Uncle Jake, brother, he'll help you out. He got your back. The thing about a Jake brake is if you have to learn to use it properly. So when you're going down, you shouldn't be going much faster than you were when you were going up. So if you're going up at 25, you need to be going down at 25, 30 at the most, okay? And that just depends on the grade going down, okay? If the grade going down is a good percent grade, then going up give you a good idea of what it's going to be like going down, and just be prepared for that. And if the truck, a Jake won't bring the truck from 70 back down to 30, okay? It's already too late. You should have kept it at that safe speed before you started the descent. Then the Jake works just fine, and it's going to hold you really good going down there. You just have to moderately give it some brake, and stab brake doesn't mean right. Stab brake, yes, right. Stab brake is basically the concept of on and off the brake, not actually stabbing all on off. No. We still, just like this with the brake. That's a stab. Okay, not because every time you do that, man, I mean, you just, oh shit, you know. If you're heavy, that's just really bad for your brake system. You're just not going to do very well. Okay, so what we need to do is slow and then off. You know, you put it down and bring it back down to the speed you want and get off. And that shouldn't be a lot of speed to decrease, because you shouldn't have gotten that high anyway if you were controlling it when you first went into the descent, right?
That's right.
Right. So you're learning the Jake very well. You know, this last ride over here through California, we're in California now, and when we was getting to the mountains coming over here, it wasn't bad. You did a really good job with that. You know, did good in New Mexico, and we're gonna get back to Salt Lake real soon, and then we'll go over the sisters and see how they treat you. And
hopefully they're kind to me.
Yeah, you know, the truck, the mountains, the terrain, the weather, the environment, none of that can control you. You have to be in control of it the entire time. If it's raining, you slow down. The rain can't get you. The snow can't get you. Nothing can get you if you slow down. If it's too bad, you just stop. It can't get you. You know, it can only get you if you let it get you. Okay, so we don't lose control. We always keep control of the vehicle at all times. And you got it, right?
I do.
There you go. There you go. And so today we worked on got some more backs in. You know, generally trying to get in 3 backs a day, and we didn't get any in yesterday. And I think you got at the shipper, I think you did one, didn't you? You backed into the side of those trailers when we at the shipper, right? When we parked. So we got 1 yesterday, but the day before we didn't. So today we did 6. Now we're parked because we got to do a 34, and so we just kind of logged off. We wanted to get those practices in because we were at a truck stop, and during the day, truck stops are pretty empty. So we have a lot of space to practice, and you just cannot let that golden time pass you by. And so we got 6 backs in. We got 1 on video. You guys are about to see that one, and we did some more after that, and it's just going to get better and better and better and better and better. That's how it is. And is backing hard?
No, it's all about technique, and once you learn that, you got it.
That's it. Backing is not hard. So all of you guys that are getting those, getting that in your head and listening to people on YouTube and everywhere else telling you that backing is so hard, it is not hard. It's just like any other part of this job. Once you practice it, you're going to get better with it, and better and better and better. However, if you screw yourself up and tell yourself, hey, backing is hard, then everything following that is just going to go downhill. Okay, you got to put the Jake on. Okay, it's not hard, dude. It's not hard, and I'm not going to let you screw it up because I'm sitting right here next to you. Okay, and so all of you guys that are out there, you getting ready to come out here, or if you're out here right now and you're with your mentor, then insist on getting some backs every day until you get better and better and better at it. When we get done getting the particular back that you saw, then I'm going to start finding truck stops, or even the Swift yard, where we can do some angles and get those down, and you're going to be ready to roll. But as far as driving and handling the truck, how do you feel about that?
It's getting like a lot more comfortable. Like on the way here, I mean, after driving, we went from Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, El Paso. I think at El Paso, after we did the mountain ranges, that kind of, once we got to Arizona, I was good. You know, I felt like things were getting a lot better. So we went all the way through Arizona, Tucson, Phoenix, Vegas, back on down, and then now we're in California. So that's a lot of driving, and you just really, honestly, if I got into a car right now, I'd probably try to offset my car, you know, but you just get to the point to where you learn it. I still have a lot of work to do, like with backing, as you're going to see, but the technique, I'm starting to, you know, the technique, as we talk about, is very important to get that. Once you get it it's gonna work, you know.
Yep. So. In the video that you see, right in front of the left side of the lane that he's supposed to get in, right in front of that lane, you're gonna see a little dot. That dot is my glove that I left over there. I gotta go get it. Okay, but he didn't get in the hole we wanted to get in. That's not what I want you to see. I want you to see the fact what the techniques of what it takes to get in there, and at the end of the day, he corrected and got into the other hole. If there's no other trucks there, well, he did just fine. If he was backing into a dock, he'd have backed into the wrong way. But he just made a correction earlier, okay? But we were not practicing getting in there. We're practicing the technique, and you guys are going to see the technique. All right. Other than that, we're going to end this video with you guys watching that one, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Here's your boot bright and early. Hang in there. Here comes your backing video. Boop. All right, my student is about to try to get in. He's setting up right now. Start making his 45. His tandems are, there's a, he's going to get in the second hole from the V. See, there's a lane with the separates to make the angle. So he's going to be in that second lane. That's where he's trying to go. I don't know what he's waiting for. There we go. He didn't quite get that 45 right. But he's kind of pointing at the line, at the hole he's going to get in, though. So let's see what happens here. He's pointing at the wrong hole. We saw that he didn't make his adjustment correctly, so he's aiming for the wrong hole. Right there, he would be contacting another truck. He's in the wrong hole, but he did make a back. We'll talk about it and try to straighten that out.